All right, everybody, this is Jason down here at NanBop Farm. Today we are in our big, beautiful tractor barn, and we're in here because we got our chicks in over the last 7 days, and we wanted to show you guys what we're doing and how many we have and how they're doing. We've got 121 chicks, a handful of varieties. We've got a Buff Orpington, Silver-Laced Wyandottes. We've got Black Sex Lynx, Black Australorps. They're all about the same age with the exception of one of the groups that's about 5-6 days older. So the first thing we're gonna do is just our daily maintenance. So we come in every morning, we take a look, make sure everybody's happy. We're gonna go ahead and take care of the water. And what we're gonna do first is we're gonna add some electrolytes and some probiotics into that water, get that mixed up really good, and then we'll go ahead and fill the containers and get them down in there for the chicks. So now we've gone ahead and gotten the water taken care of, and we're gonna go ahead and switch over to food now. We've got these really cool low-lying troughs. They close over so that they don't allow the chicks to actually crawl inside, because if the chicks crawl inside, they're gonna poop. And if they poop in their food, then we gotta cycle all that food out and get fresh food. So what we're in the process of doing now is I have 5 of these feeder bars down in there, and we choose to go with a medicated feed from the very beginning with our chicks. With the risk of coccidiosis, we prefer not to have to deal with it. So this just gets them off on the right foot. So you've got medicated feed, probiotic, and electrolyte water, just to kind of give them the best foot forward. There's a very specific requirement for chicks regarding heat. So currently, they're in the first week of being with us. That week ends tomorrow. Tomorrow, we will actually raise these red lights a little bit. So we have 3 250 watt infrared lights that provide heat. And the first week after hatch, you got to keep them at 95 degrees, and then you can drop down 5 degrees every week. We put a thermometer down in the pen so we can see exactly what our temperatures are, where the red lights are shining and where the red lights are not shining, because you always want to make sure you give the chickens a cold zone so that if they feel they're too hot, they can get away from the heat. And the neat thing about chicks is they'll tell you a lot about their condition just simply by observing. And it's, you know, the most fun part of having chicks is getting to observe them and watch them run around as crazy little baby chickens. And if they're all clumped together under a light, they might be cold. If they're all spread out on the perimeter of your pen and staying away from the lights, they're probably hot. So the neat thing is they will kind of give you an idea as to how they're doing simply by observing, taking a look at them. One thing I would recommend is if you are gonna handle a chick, make sure you wash your hands both before and after. You know, beforehand, it's the safety of the chick, and after is for your safety. You don't wanna transmit something from the chicken to you and vice versa. So you really wanna make sure you treat this with respect with regard to cleanliness and try to keep the conditions inside the coop or the pen beneficial for survival, because at the end of the day, you're raising a whole bunch of babies and you don't want your babies to die. We are looking at about a 4.5 month period from here until they start producing good eggs. And they're gonna be going outside in about 5 weeks. We're building a brand new chicken coop on a trailer that we will go ahead and actually share with you guys as we start construction on that, so that you can see what we do. Just a very quick, easy way you can build a coop that we're gonna drag around in our vegetable field area. This is a labor of love. Chickens are a lot of fun. And, you know, chicks for me are more fun than chickens. So at the end of the day, have fun with this, have a good time, enjoy what you're doing. Hopefully you don't get any roosters. Remember, straight run means you're gonna get males and females. You wanna buy those pullets because you got about a 90% chance of all females and only about a 10% chance of catching a rooster in there. So have fun, enjoy it, and we'll see you again soon.